It's a dog eat dog world.
And we eat dogs too. Just kidding. And I guess I'm not kidding because they actually do.
They do. Asians
At least
eat
in certain
dogs.
places. Like not Hong Kong. I don't think Hong Kong does that.
I haven't seen it in Hong Kong. I'm sure there's someone that eats dogs.
Yeah, I think
out
Hong
there.
Kong's been westernized enough to where they don't do that. Maybe like you know, like a secret menu or something.
I think mom actually said that.
Dad said
like,
he did
growing
once.
up. She was like,
Yeah.
no, people eat dogs.
I don't think they do anymore though. I think maybe like
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, because like
But,
you know, back then it was like they grew up in a world where like the old timers were still in charge, and so like the way of life was still like, you know, like that. But
Yeah.
no kidding though. The first time, I honestly, and this might not be for everyone to hear, to want to hear, but I've always told myself if I was given a chance to try dog meat, I would take it.
I would try it.
'Cause
Yeah, I have a
you
dog
can't-
too.
Yeah, I love dogs. Not eating them. I like petting them and cuddling with them, and they're friends. But if I was in a situation where I was like, well, this is what they do here, you know, I would try it. I would try
me
it.
too.
And you know, it's not like I think I would enjoy having a pet chicken, but I still eat chicken. So I think I kind of go into that territory.
It's kind of
thinking
like
that,
how
you know,
like in Japan they eat horse meat. You know,
I tried horse meat. It is so good.
It is good.
So
It is good.
Yeah,
And
I
like
would
in
totally
America, you
want
would
a
never
pet horse.
You would never. Yeah, in America, you would never dare eating a horse or a dog.
I
So
got
it's
freaked
just-
out when so me and a few buddies of mine were in Japan, and we walked into a restaurant. We wanted like some, you know, Japanese barbecue, like, you know, just sear it on the grill in front of you, right? And we looked up at the menu, and the whole menu was shaped, the menu was shaped in a horse. Yeah, and we're like,
You're like, okay,
well, that's a funny animal to choose, you know. And then we're like, well, what kind of meats do you guys have? They're like, horse. I was like, oh, the menu was like the shape of the menu was telling me that that's what they serve, and they only serve horse meat. And half our group left because they were like, I'm not doing horse meat today. Not today. I want some cow. Give me the other animal that walks on all fours and eats grass. I stayed with a few other friends. Tiff left. Tried horse meat. It's the sweetest version of beef you can ever imagine. It's so good. Very,
and
very
I'm sure in Japan they're very like they take care of their farm animals before they slaughter them. Like in America, you know, it's just like like a meat factory. And I'm sure in Japan
they throw them
treat
to the grinders. Like a whole cow just falls into the grinder, like boom, 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 like ping pong, and they just get grinded. Like, it's
I'm sure
brutal,
in Japan they're very I don't know what the word is, but like halal or like kosher about, you know.
Yeah, they give them
killing those
massages.
kind of animals.
They probably play music for them. They're in the jacuzzi.
Kind of like
you know.
Kobe beef or Kobe.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of treatment.
But anyways, back to dog meat. I was in Korea, and I was at a street vendor's little marketplace thing, and I saw dog meat.
And you didn't try it
on a menu.
It sounds like you did it.
I did not. I got very scared.
Really?
I just got scared. I got cold. Like my palms got sweaty. I don't know. It's like I always thought I'd be ready for the moment. You know, like if I'm in a foreign country and this is what they do, I would do it. And for some reason, and maybe because I had already eaten too. Like it was like on our way out from the marketplace, you know. So like I was relatively full. I ate some dumplings, had some noodles, and so then I was, you know, leaving.
I would have done it.
I know.
Even if it's just one bite, you know.
Maybe because I wasn't hungry, the feeling of nausea kicked in. Like I don't know. I got a little disgusted. I was like,
you probably also needed someone else there with you that would try it.
Yeah, I needed you. You needed to be there with me. Yeah,
I would try.
I don't think I know a single person in my friend group that would be like, yeah, you want to try dog meat? Let's do it together. Everyone would be like, no, that's all you, Casey. You're by yourself on this.
I would totally do it. The only thing I won't eat at this point now, I guess, is bat soup. or like rats and mice. I've seen videos of like this Chinese girl like eating a mouse. It was that's
depends
something
if the head's on. Yeah, like I don't know. Like
I think they ate like a live mouse. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird.
That's weird.
Chinese people eat some weird stuff.
Yeah, I until that moment, I always thought I could do anything. I'm like indestructible. I've tried everything. And when
That's
it came
accepted
time
to
for
eat
it,
at
that
whatever place you're at.
yeah. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, you know, you watch like the Man versus Food or whatever, and you see the foods that he wouldn't eat. And I'm like, I would have done that.
What kind of
What a
foods like would he not eat?
bitch. He didn't eat certain fish, like certain fish. I don't know. Like he just thought he looked ugly, and I'm like,
Would you
what?
try roadkill? I heard in those like boony states or like middle of nowhere places, there's like roadkill restaurants.
I'd have to gauge how they cook it. How it
I don't know.
smells.
But yeah, I don't know about that honestly. That might be another thing I might not want to try at all.
It's like, hey, young man, you want to try some dead possum?
Some opossum.
Some
I
opossum?
might have to read the Yelp reviews or something. I don't know.
That's great. That's great.
I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't sound appetizing.
Hey,
at all.
young
Like,
man's ethically
dead
sourced
squirrels.
opossum. Ethically sourced dead roadkill. No cars were harmed in the making of this dead roadkill.
no cars were harmed.
man.
That's funny.
But yeah, what were we talking about?